MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Swinging a soft liner. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Well, you know, this is a guy who's going to come right at you, even when he's got you down in the count 0-2. Right here he's thinking punch out. But this one bites off a little bit too much of that strike zone, and he squanders that advantage in the count by serving up an 0-2 single to the first batter he faces.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tillman sets. 2-1 on its way. Left side. Machado has it. The second for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Barnes giving chase. 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, there are a few guys that can do as much for their team as Adam Jones. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact out of him in this one. You don't see guys with numbers like that every day.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they're on a great run of threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Tillman's ready. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Arenado. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Nick Hundley will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gaddis moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
DJ LeMahieu will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand. Chris Davis will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup. When you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll get back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
The 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
A runner at first with no outs here. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Evan Gaddis will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Shot toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And you know, once you see this ball get down in right center, I was thinking this is a run easy. But that's a nice play to get to it quickly and fire it back in, and that'll wind up forcing that runner to hold on at third base.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Ryan Flaherty will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to the right side. Reyes on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Jimmy Paredes gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Milou there. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mark Reynolds is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Mark Reynolds.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tillman into his motion. 1-2 on its way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. One away here to begin the third. Brandon Barnes will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
And you know, guys, it's the middle of the summer now, and he's putting together a great season. I just love the way he's been swinging it all year.
Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
Steve Casto will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
The left fielder, number 8.
So stepping in, Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground to third, taken in by Machado, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the number 44 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The Orioles, second baseman, number 44.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barnes is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Adam Jones is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tillman's got his target. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. One down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
The catcher, number
So
4.
bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Shortstop, number 7,
Jose Reyes will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Barnes is under it. One out.
The batter, right
Mark
fielder,
Trumbo is into the box. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And a ball, 1-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hara going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Evan Gattis now standing in. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tillman gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. In now, Mark Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Paredes looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game. Standing in now, Brandon Barnes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo. Ryan Flaherty comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Ryan Flaherty.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, center
Stepping
fielder.
in, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard hit to first. Reynolds scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting,
Number 44 steps in now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Barnes moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Cue shot here out towards short. But this won't get past the glove of Reyes at short, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Gerardo Parra will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So with 1 gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, number 20, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
Chris Davis stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Arenado in foul ground, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
And since 2013, Davis has been an incredible offensive weapon. We'll see what he can do right here this time.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Mark Trumbo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Evan Gattis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at Arenado to first. It's there. He got him.
Picked him up.
Nick Hundley will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
1-0 count. Here it is. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. Davis takes it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Reyes is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gattis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Mark Reynolds will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. sure enough, there goes Reyes. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Matt Wieters steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. Grounded to short. Reyes has it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Ryan Flaherty.
Ryan Flaherty steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To short. Reyes gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jimmy Paredes.
Striding into the box, Jimmy Paredes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Michael Givens will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ben Paulson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Brandon Barnes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's grounded foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 3-2 now.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Flaherty is there for it. 2 down. Steve Casto will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Casto.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. 1-2. Ben Paulson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Kirk McCall is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. To short, hit hard. To his left, Reyes. And he's retired here, one away.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And the middle infielders are staying busy here. Another ground ball, this time out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Lifted in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still... A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Gerardo Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Up next for Colorado,
Carlos Gonzalez comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Nolan Arenado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the 9th, but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
Orioles, 2 runs.
So that just about does it.